UNC's $70 million cost-cutting plan. What you need to know. In a bold move that has stirred significant discussion, the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill has unveiled a preliminary plan aimed at slashing costs by approximately $70 million. This initiative comes in response to an unsettling trend of diminishing funding from both state and federal sources, which has left many universities grappling with financial uncertainty. A closer look at the proposed changes. The university's strategy encompasses several key adjustments designed to achieve these savings. Targeted savings and budget adjustments. UNC Chapel Hill is targeting a total savings of around $70 million, which represents about 2% of its operational budget. For the current fiscal year alone, the university aims to save $29.5 million. This financial strategy is a direct reaction to the cuts in funding for research and operational expenses that have been felt nationwide. Enhancing personnel and operational efficiency. The plan outlines significant changes to staffing and operational procedures. This includes the introduction of a faculty retirement incentive program, the elimination of unfilled positions, and the consolidation of various administrative functions such as human resources, IT, finance, communications, and research administration. Additionally, there will be a concerted effort to cut back on spending related to procurement and catering services. Impact on financial aid for out-of-state students. A notable aspect of this plan is the substantial reduction in financial aid available to out-of-state students, which will drop from 44% to just 18% of the total support. This shift is intended to prioritize financial assistance for North Carolina residents, aligning with state-mandated limits on non-resident enrollment. Importantly, current out-of-state students will not see an immediate impact from this change. On Wednesday, the university shared a message on its website detailing the financial planning efforts, emphasizing the need to identify areas where costs can be trimmed in light of the budget cuts affecting universities across the country. The communication highlighted that leaders from various sectors, including athletics and student success, are actively seeking solutions to these financial challenges. The message, signed by Chancellor Lee Roberts, Interim Executive Vice Chancellor, and Provost James Dean Jr., and Vice Chancellor for Finance and Operations Nate Nuthman, acknowledged the difficulty of delivering such news. "We understand that this information is hard to digest," the letter stated. "These decisions are challenging and opinions vary widely on what is essential to our mission. Each budget decision affects real individuals in profound ways, which is why we are committed to exploring every possible avenue for savings before resorting to staff reductions. We value your patience and input as we navigate this complex situation." Concerns from faculty in broader context. Recently, faculty members at UNC Chapel Hill expressed their worries regarding an unusual lack of tenure promotions during a Board of Trustees meeting. This concern was addressed when the board later approved all previously deferred personnel actions. The announcement of the cost-cutting plan coincided with a significant decision by the Trump administration to freeze $108 million in federal funding for Duke Health, which has implications for the Duke University School of Medicine and its health research initiatives. During a meeting on Wednesday, UNC leadership discussed the overarching goal of protecting the university's core mission amidst these financial pressures. Nuthman remarked, "Our focus has been on how to safeguard what we stand for as an institution. We are striving for transparency throughout this process." This trend of cost-cutting is not isolated to UNC. Similar measures are being observed across higher education. For instance, nearly 600 employees at Duke University opted for buyouts through a voluntary separation incentive program, and North Carolina State University recently implemented a hiring freeze. A full meeting of the UNC Board of Trustees is scheduled for Thursday, where further discussions on these pressing issues will take place. What are your thoughts? This situation raises important questions about the future of higher education funding and the impact on students and faculty alike. How do you feel about the cuts to out-of-state financial aid? Do you think prioritizing in-state students is the right approach? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Lee Roberts embraces UNC athletics, a chancellor's vision.
Imagine a university campus, a place where the old and the new coexist in a constant dance of renovation and construction. The University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill is no stranger to this rhythm, with its historic buildings standing tall amidst the ever-evolving landscape. South Building, a structure that has weathered the test of time since its inception in 1789, is currently undergoing a significant transformation. The roof, a crucial component of any building, is being replaced with copper panels, a testament to the university's commitment to preserving its heritage while embracing modern advancements. But here's where it gets controversial. While some applaud the university's efforts to maintain its historic charm, others question the necessity of such extensive renovations in an era where sustainability and cost-effectiveness are paramount. What do you think? Should universities prioritize preservation over progress?
The debate rages on, but one thing is clear. The University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill is not one to shy away from the challenges of the modern world. As you navigate the construction site and enter South Building from the south side, you are greeted by a sense of old-world charm that permeates the small, interconnected rooms leading up to the chancellor's office. It's been a year since Lee Roberts took the reins as the university's 13th chancellor, a role he stepped into with a background in finance and limited academic experience. But this is the part most people miss. Roberts' unique perspective has proven to be an asset, particularly for the athletic department, which is facing an uncertain future in the ever-changing landscape of college sports. And this is where things get interesting. Roberts has brought a business mindset to the chancellor's office, a departure from his predecessors who primarily focused on academic matters. This shift has not gone unnoticed, with some praising his innovative approach and others questioning the potential consequences of prioritizing athletics over academics. The athletic department at UNC has long operated independently, managing academic standards, NCAA compliance, and financial solvency. However, in recent years, the lines have blurred, with money pouring into intercollegiate athletics and sweeping changes taking place. Roberts, with his business acumen, has been a driving force behind these changes, advocating for a more integrated approach to athletics and academics. But here's the million-dollar question. Is this integration a step forward, or a slippery slope? Some argue that it's a necessary evolution in the face of increasing competition and financial pressures, while others worry about the potential dilution of academic standards. The jury is still out, but one thing is clear. Roberts' acumen, involvement in athletics has been unprecedented, and his impact is undeniable. Take, for instance, the recent hiring of Bill Belichick, a move that Roberts played a pivotal role in, or the reignited conversation about the Smith Center renovation replacement, a project that had been on the back burner for a decade. And let's not forget his advocacy for the football program during a UNC faculty council meeting in January. Roberts has been an active participant in conference matters, putting in place a transition plan that will see former NASCAR executive Steve Newmark step into the athletic director's role next year. But is this level of involvement a good thing? Some argue that it's a sign of strong leadership, while others worry about the potential for micromanagement. The debate continues, but one thing is clear. Roberts is not afraid to roll up his sleeves and get involved. And this is the part most people miss. The direct institutional support for the athletic department, which has been a rarity in the past, has seen a significant increase in recent years. The university provided $14 million in institutional support during the 2023-24 fiscal year, a move that was crucial in supplementing athletic department revenue and offsetting $155.9 million in total operating expenses. But is this support a sign of strength or a sign of weakness? Some argue that it's a necessary investment in the future of UNC athletics, while others worry about the potential for financial instability. The answer, as always, lies somewhere in between. Roberts, for his part, downplays his involvement in athletics, quick to praise longtime athletic director Bubba Cunningham and crediting him for a strong 2024-25 academic year. But here's the thing. Roberts' unique perspective and business acumen have undeniably left their mark on the athletic department, and his impact is likely to be felt for years to come. As the sounds of construction continue beyond South Building's walls, one thing is clear. The University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill is not one to rest on its laurels. It's a place of innovation, of progress, and of unyielding determination. And as for Roberts, he seems to have a secure grasp of the essence of Carolina athletics, its place in this ever-changing intercollegiate landscape, and its importance to the UNC alumni base. Change is difficult, but in college sports, there is no alternative. Preserving the past requires an embrace of the future, and Roberts, it seems, is ready to lead the charge. But what do you think? Is Roberts the right man for the job, or is his involvement in athletics a cause for concern? The floor is yours, and the debate is open. Let's hear your thoughts in the comments below.